If you love baseball, you would love the work of Jean Fruth, a photographer who has covered so many great events, not just baseball, but socially. And her work has been exhibited in so many different venues. She co-founded Grassroots Baseball back in 2019, a nonprofit that promotes and celebrates the amateur game around the globe. Very invested in growing the game. And now a new documentary that shines a light on women baseball players from diamonds around the globe. Here's a preview.
I have a very aggressive approach to my coaching style, and I think the players respond really well to it.
From the moment we're in the hotel, the dorms, we're blasting music, to the moment we're on the bus, and then the moment we get off the bus, we're just a whole vibe. We're just like, I love being around them. They bring the energy for sure.
Here we go, lock in! You ready? Our mission is to rule the entire world. There's no friendliness in competition. This is war. After, we can be nice. We can be friends after the war, but not before.
See Her, Be Her is the documentary shining a light on women baseball players, again, from around the world. The deep roster of powerful women summoning the strength to fight on for themselves, for their countries, for the sheer love of the game. Jean Fruth joins us now. Jean, I know how much you love baseball, and you must have loved this project. I'm sure it wasn't easy. Tell us a little about the documentary and how it came together.
Yeah, no, the project is definitely near and dear to my heart. You know, other projects for Grassroots Baseball, we had a great start for a not-for-profit, but being able to tell the stories of these women and women in baseball, it's so timely, right? With all these other sports, women's sports having such great success, basketball, now we have a women's professional hockey league, and it's time to shine a light on the women in baseball. And there's been so much progress made, and there's just so much more to go. And the stories of these women are so inspiring, and it's See Her, Be Her. We're going to show the documentary. It's going to be premiered during the World Series between games 2 and 3 on the MLB network, and just super excited to be able to get the word out there about people who don't even know women play baseball, and they have no idea that it's played around the world at such a high level. So baseball, women's baseball is coming. It's the next. It's the next women's basketball. We're ready.
That's awesome. You've got Major League Baseball players who appear, former players in the documentary. How'd that all come together?
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's interesting. We've been talking a lot about that. Cal Ripken Jr., Tony Perez, Ichiro Suzuki, Jimmy Rollins, to name a few of them. They all have a connection to women in baseball. Cal Ripken tells a story of how his sister was such an athlete in their family, and she wanted to play baseball like her brothers, like her father, but there was no outlet for Emmy to play baseball. So she had Ellie, excuse me, to play baseball. So she had no choice but to go into softball. But that wasn't her choice. And Cal talks about how great it would be to have more experiences, more opportunities for girls in the game. And with the Cal Ripken experience, there's girls tournaments that get played at his facilities. And Ichiro Suzuki in Japan, I mean, it's all around the world in different regions, but Ichiro Suzuki has a men's team, and he plays against the girls' high school national team, the girls' all-star team. And he plays every year at the Tokyo Dome against these girls. And it's a serious game. And the reason behind it is to raise awareness, is to raise the level of play, and to give these young girls, women, a platform to play. And they really need visibility. And he just really is invested in raising the game. I mean, and Japan has such a program for women starting in girls, junior high school, and then professional teams. And the hope is that that spreads around the world and we see more of it.
You're helping build that platform as well, right? You're shining a light on it with this documentary, with this work. Why is it important to you? You know, you are such an accomplished photographer. You've been around Major League Baseball for a long time. But why was it important for you to try to help this cause?
You know, you get to a point in your life, and you're lucky if you get there, where you could give back, and giving back to the sport I love and giving back to the craft I love. And as a photographer, I was a still photographer, and being able to have your art make a difference and have your art tell a story and ideally inspire change. And this had to be video. This had to be a documentary. This story is important. And it's just more than what happens on a baseball field. It really is about gender equality. And it's about giving women the opportunities, the same opportunities that men have in sports. And it goes beyond sports. It's what happens after sports, right? For the rest of your life. If a woman is told, no, you can't play baseball, a girl's told, no, what else does she think she can't do? So it's really about gender equality, and it's about expanding the game, right? It's not at the expense of somebody else. It's adding on to it. We want bigger audiences. We want more people watching, more people playing. It's such a natural next step is to have women's baseball in our country and around the world.
Can't wait to see it on the MLB Network in October. And there's a book coming out as well, right?
Yep, Grassroots Baseball is its third book, See Her, Be Her, and you can get seeherbeher.com. And there'll be a book that comes out also in early October that will go with the film that's coming out between games 2 and 3 of the World Series.
Can't wait to see it. Good luck with it, Jean. We appreciate the visit. Hope to see you at the park soon.
Hey, and thanks for and honoring women at the Red Sox. I so appreciate that. You guys are awesome.
Thanks. It's going to be a great night. Em and Riley going to be calling the game for us. We can't wait to get them on. Thank you, Jean. We'll talk soon.
Thanks. Take care.
Jean Fruth with us. If you've gotten the opportunity to travel around baseball, you probably run into her on a sideline. Shooting pictures, certainly, because she's out on the West Coast a lot of times. She shot plenty of Liam Hendriks when he was in Oakland. I promise you that. Liam Hendriks, not sure what he's doing at the moment, but we know he's working his way back. We've got more coming up.